Welcome back to the channel. Today is the second tournament for me and Aaron, our little USA Bassin. It was tough. Let's see if we found him or not. God's ass. Good one. I'll walk back just in case. I walked back. Oops. I don't think so. I'm gonna go with no. Definitely no. Maybe he'll get himself off. He did. Good boy.
Bro, you could just sell your boat. You haven't even taken it out this year, have you?
I have not. It's the latest since I bought it. It's crazy. Well, we also got on the lake for the first time way later than I usually do. Usually mid-February is my first trip out. We didn't go to what? Last week of February? God's ass. Yeah. I think he's a keeper. Aha! Oh man, he looked bigger out there.
He's 14, I'll bet.
I don't know if he's 14. Back hook, yeah. Thank you. He was way out here. God's ass. It looks like it's fighting. I'll go back and grab the net just in case. Ooh. Oh, are we out here? No. See that net job though? Bro, net job of the year. Look at that, a bunch of grass. Feels like a fish, but doesn't feel very big. Yeah, little one. Barely got him. Let's pop off. Yours not very big. Oh, he got all three troubles. You ain't going nowhere. He was farther up.
Is that crappie, dude?
It's a giant crappie if it is. It's a... Oh my god.
Dude, that's like one of the biggest crappie I've ever seen. That's only 11?
12 inch. Jesus. Alright, so that's not a bass mark. Okay, cool. Well, I don't know what the fuck I'm staring at then. Dude, that mark was big. It was wide. I'm like, that's gotta be a bass. And it went right above his head, came right up. I'm like, oh, that's a bass. Got his ass. Got him. Yeah, it was a tough day. That happened like 2-3 weeks ago. Finally got around to recording and editing and making a video about it. But the whole reason I wanted to make the video was because the Wednesday video a couple weeks back happened 4 days later. So me and Aaron caught no keepers that day. That's Saturday. I think winning bag, they caught like 2 4.5 pounders or something. But except that, I think second was like 2 keepers. Third place had like 1 fish for 3 pounds. So there was like 15 boats. I think like 8 people didn't even have a fish. Like it was a rough day overall. But I wanted to make it to more show like, hey, it's trying to keep the positivity. Like you go, I had a bad day. The Wednesday nighter was 4 days later. I could have went into that Wednesday nighter super not confident, super negative, like, oh, hopefully I catch one. But the problem is, if you already have a negative mindset going into that day, you're just gonna have a terrible day. It don't matter what happens. You'll probably miss bites. You're not gonna make the right moves. You're not gonna make the right changes. You're not gonna go to the right spots. None of that. So I sat down and thought about what have I used at this time of the year with this water temp, even though the weather's been really crazy. Lots of YouTube videos, like listen to people talk, and I came up with, you know what? That should start to move up because of warm weather. So I rigged up a tube, I rigged up a wacky rig, and I rigged up that baby jack, 1/4 ounce. And my mindset was, it might just be enough vibration to get them to react, get them in the mood. And I like a chatterbait in the spring. You talk to anybody, they like it. And those baby jacks just came out, so I'm like, go Hamilton bait and tackle, and let's go out and let's try it. So, caught a keeper first. I actually really didn't catch a keeper for a while. That's right. Went through a whole cove. I threw a big swim bait, flipped around the wood, fished the rocks, fished a whole cove that it's usually money for me. Nothing. And then I came out and I went down the rest of my spots. I fished the front of a cove, caught a couple you guys saw. Went into the cove I like a lot. I'm like, all right, well, maybe they're not in that first cove. Hey, what is like tactical bassing talking about? They might not be in that cove. Hop to the next cove. So I did that. I hopped to my next cove I like to fish. Went in, had a couple bites, and then caught that keeper you guys saw. Then I went around. Like, all right, well, caught one piece of cover, wood, which that was a dock. But so I sticked with my pros, my confidence, flipping. And then when I got out of the wood, go into a moving bait, crankbait, a chatterbait. So I stick with my confidence baits, but I changed them slightly to make them a better day. Because even that day, that Saturday, we were doing the right things. The only thing we didn't do right was our color was wrong, and we didn't let the bait sit long enough. The guys that won literally made jokes that they were literally flip their jig out, eat a sandwich, and then come back and move it. Like the bass were just really just not in the mood. So simple things like that. But went back out the next 4 days later and absolutely crushed them. So I wanted just to show you guys, like, hey, and so you guys can compare the videos, like, hey, they struggled. 4 days later, then he went out and had a really good day. As editing this video, I had a really good day at our local smallmouth lake, and then the very next day, me and Aaron went back out. Still had a pretty decent day. We still caught a good amount of fish, but not as good. So can't wait for you guys to watch those videos in a couple weeks. So once again, you guys can compare it. Not just back-to-back days, but when those videos come out, I'll say it again. Once they get posted, watch the weather. Like, it's just, fishing can be really tough. Fishing can be really fun as well. But just stay positive. Positivity. Go out, struggle. Don't worry about it. Oh well. Who cares if you go out and somebody catches a world record bass off that lake? Oh well. They figured it out. They found the spot that fish was at. Okay. Now you know. So now you know you just got to do a little bit better. Is that a color change? Is that a positioning? I think a lot of times it is based off of location and time of day. Because there's been times I've caught fish at a spot, crushed them. I left for 30 minutes, came back, not a bite. Left, came back 3 hours later, not a bite. And I literally do believe there's timing. I've been to spots I didn't catch no fish. A guy walked up 10 minutes, 20 minutes later. He's like, oh yeah, I was throwing soft water. What, like a walking bait? Yeah, bone color. That's what I was just throwing. And he literally showed me it's like almost the same bait. It has like the same sound, but literally that 10-minute, 20-minute difference is all in the world. So stick with your gun, stick with your confidence baits, but don't be afraid to switch spots, switch a color, you know. Little things. I'm not saying go buy a bunch of new baits. If you like throwing a jig and you like pure black and blue, top and bottom, maybe go with a green pumpkin and chartreuse trailer. Maybe just go with a straight green pumpkin trailer. Maybe go with a green pumpkin trailer and go black and chartreuse on the jig. Like, make little changes. But honestly, you guys and gals probably have someone on your boat that would have made a difference that day. But there's other days, it's just not gonna matter. You're in the wrong spots all day. But just keep moving. Sometimes you just gotta move. Bigger lakes are harder, and of course, than smaller lakes. But at the end of the day, you're doing the right things. you are. You're just either in the wrong position, the wrong time, wrong spot at the wrong time, or just the wrong color at the wrong time. But you guys will figure them out. Every lake's different. I have lily colors for designated lakes, and I only throw that lake. There's baits in my boat that I literally throw at certain lakes. And there's a lot of times I will pull them out, put them on my wall, and when I go to that lake, I pull them off my wall. Like, it's, fishing is really, really weird. But keep practicing your lakes. Keep working on what makes you good. Try to better yourself at other skills, because the more skills and the better you are at a lot of different techniques will help you become a better angler every single day. So if you'd like to support the business, to support me, all that contact information will be in my subscription. But until then, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.